Hello everyone, welcome back. This side Chavi. Today we will gonna start with the second book of political science, that is political theory, and topic is chapter 1, political theory and introduction. Students, in this part 1 we will cover from page number 2 to 5 of your NCERT book. But before I start with the content, I request you all do like, share and subscribe this channel. So our today's subtopics include introduction of this chapter and what is politics. We will learn that why there is a requirement of learning about political theory. Beta, as we all know that human beings are unique than other species because they possess reason and the ability to reflect on their actions, and even they have the capacity to use language and communicate with each other. They can express their thoughts and desire, even they can share their ideas and discuss what is good or desirable. Just think, have you ever seen that animals express their thoughts and desires or even can share their ideas to the other animals? No. So basically, we can say that political theory has its root in the twin aspects of the human self. It analyzes certain basic questions such as how should society be organized? Why do we need government? What is the best form of government? Does law limit our freedom? And what does the state owe its citizens? And lastly, what do we owe each other as citizens? We will get all the answers while learning political theory. Before continuing more with political theory, that why we study political theory, we will firstly understand that what is meant by politics. Students, we are living in a diverse country where there is diversity is observed in everything. Even people have different ideas about what politics is. Some different ideas about politics involve that politics is public service, another that politics is manipulation, and another say that it is linked with scams, while some of the people consider politics as undesirable activity which should be avoided by good and honest person. If something happens wrong, people blame it to politics. So in this way of thinking, that when we see people in different spheres of life trying to promote their interest by any means possible, we say they are playing politics. For example, if we see a fellow student trying to use his father position to get good marks in school, we say he or she is playing dirty politics. Certain time you must have heard that people use phrases like I'm not interested in politics or I'm going to stay away from such politics. With these kind of things, we should think about it that whatever we say or whatever we think about politics, is it justifiable or we are just conflicting the images of politics. It is unfortunate that politics has come to be associated with the pursuit of self interest by any and every method. We need to realize that politics is an important and integral part of any society. So basically, we need to understand that politics is more than what politicians do. Like Mahatma Gandhi once observed that politics envelops us like the coils of a snake, and there is no other way but to wrestle with it. Remember that no society can exist without some form of political organization and collective decision making. There are a number of institutions such as family, tribes, economic institutions and government that help people to fulfill their needs. Government plays an important part in this and government is important center of politics. But at the same time, if a government does not care for the welfare of the people or if it is corrupt, then there is a chaos We protest and organize demonstrations to persuade the government to change its policies or laws in the interest of the people. Thus, on the one hand, politics involves what the governments do, and on the other hand, it involves how people struggle and influence decision making. Whenever people negotiate with each other and take part in collective activities to promote social development and to resolve common problems, they are said to be engaged in political activity. Thus, it is clear that politics is more than what politicians do. After the discussion, you must understand that the objective of political theory in your class is to train citizens or the future of the country to think rationally about political questions and assess the political events of our time. I hope you have understood both the topics. Please do this work in your register. For any query, you can ask me in the online class. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Have a nice day. Stay safe.